After days as a tropical storm along the East Coast, Debbie has now been downgraded to a tropical depression.
The storm made landfall this morning just after 1 o'clock near Bowles Bay, South Carolina. From flooding at the coast to tornadoes in neighborhoods, the storm wreaking havoc in both North and South Carolina. Officials have reported at least 7 deaths related to Debbie.
Thousands of people are without power tonight across the Carolinas. The storm is now turning up the East Coast. Tonight, we have live team coverage across the Carolinas from the upstate and Charlotte to the coast. We are bringing you current conditions. We are also hearing from both North Carolina and South Carolina governors.
Let's begin with Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice with the updated track. Chris?
Carol, watching the system slowly pull away. The worst of the rain now moving out of Greenville. It will soon do so for Spartanburg. Let me turn on live Super Doppler 4 for you. Some leftover showers here for Greenville to Pickens to Anderson. What a difference a couple of miles make. Let me show you that in just a moment. Let's get right to the most dangerous weather, and it exists right now over Spartanburg. An active flash flood warning here for Spartanburg up through Gaffney into Cherokee County. It's because this area has had nearly 4.5 inches of rain today in a short period of time. Now, that rain did not stretch west into areas like Clemson or Oconee County or western Anderson County, and it's leading to much different temperatures across the area. Debbie, now a tropical depression. Winds are at 35 miles per hour. It's beginning to pull away and lift north of Charlotte, but that circulation around it's going to take some time to get out of here. It'll ride the entire eastern seaboard here and give millions some rain with this system, but it's finally weakening a bit, which is going to help us out. So look at this, 72 and feeling like the middle of fall in Spartanburg, while it's 83 in Anderson. Areas west today made it to 90 degrees and had a little bit of sunshine. A big difference in just 20 miles increments right there. All right, so the next 12 hours will feature rain moving out, temperatures settling down to the low 90s. A very hot day tomorrow before temperatures begin to cool down a bit into next week. Also, I'm tracking a new system deeper into the Atlantic that we need to keep a watch on. Some of our models show that one could become a strong hurricane by mid next week. I'll show you the track on that in just a few minutes.
Chris, thank you. Meanwhile, in Myrtle Beach, officials are looking forward to businesses returning back to normal after Debbie.
Our Ray Arena has been on the coast for several days and joins us live now. Ray, what are you seeing?
Nigel, Carol, you join us on our hotel balcony overlooking an emptier than normal Ocean Boulevard. I'm gonna step off to the side so you can see what I'm talking about. Right now, we're catching one of those late lasting feeder bands. We just had a downpour coming up, but you see that the sun is starting to poke out. And if we zoom further into the distance, you can see that empty Ferris wheel and amusement park that's been closed since we arrived here for the storm. Now, Myrtle Beach officials say they have moved back into normal operations today. Horry County officials have closed their emergency operations center and will resume normal operations tomorrow. Myrtle Beach Mayor Brenda Bethune says they saw some standing water in low-lying areas, but one of the biggest impacts will be the lost revenue from tourism at the end of the city's peak season.
Every time there's a threat of a storm, people want to leave town or they're stuck in town with bad weather. And many of our restaurants and businesses are closed, so this will be a huge negative impact to our business community.
City officials in North Myrtle Beach say they are thankful that they saw much lesser impacts from Debbie than was projected. County officials, meanwhile, are still keeping an eye on the water levels in the rivers for the next few days. Now, county leaders also say that the beach will need some renourishment, meaning that they will have to put some sand back in after Debbie passes, but they say that the impact from this storm is much less than of previous storms. Live in Myrtle Beach, Ray Arena, WYFF News 4.
Thank you, Ray. Folks in western North Carolina also felt the effects of Debbie today as inches of rain fell over the state.
Our Nate Stanley is live in Charlotte, where creeks and rivers have been flooding and even trapping some people in their homes. Nate, what are things like now?
Nigel, Carol, just as an example of how fast things can change with this severe weather, where I'm walking and standing now just a few hours ago would not have been possible. We're going to show you some video of what things look like, as I mentioned, just a few short hours ago, where this entire neighborhood was covered with water from a nearby creek. This is along the Pauls Creek in Charlotte. The National Guard was actually here with one of their high water vehicles providing supplies for the families here. On the campus of UNC Charlotte earlier today, we saw Toby Creek also flooding sidewalks and gushing with water there. I spoke with the North Carolina Emergency Management Department. They tell me statewide they saw over 100,000 power outages as a result of today's weather. In other parts of Charlotte, water rose to cover bridges and roads downtown, like by the Stewart Creek, where it rose over 15 feet this morning.
Turn around, don't drown is a big thing. And people just hear it too often, and maybe it won't happen to me. It does happen. Out of all tropical weather-related deaths, 57% of those deaths are from freshwater flooding.
Some good words to remember there. Coming up at 11, we'll have more on the impacts that we're seeing here in North Carolina. Nigel, Carroll?